Hello. Sorry, my Jack boy's right here, so I couldn't do such a big entrance because he's decided to, you know, be right in front of the tripod. Okay, anyway, I'm Refashionista Sherry, and here we are on the last upcycled placemat tutorial in my 30 days of refashions. And today I'm gonna see if I can add this groovy placemat to this kind of boring but totally awesome, of course, jacket that I recently thrifted. And pardon me, Mr. Jacko. Yeah, it looks great with my groovy little refashion pin here. So you know what? Let's just get started. Let's go add this to this jacket and make it funky. So to kind of liven up the back of my jacket, I could just stitch this on, but that's not really me, is it? So instead, I think I'm going to see if I can create a pocket on the back, and I want to have a top flap to my pocket, so I've lined up the placemat here on the bottom with this little bit of decorative faux fur, and I think that's about the right size for a top pocket flap, so I'm going to now chop this to size. So this part is of course going to be the bottom part of my pocket, and the chopped bit, will be the top flap. But because this fabric is definitely going to fray, first I'm going to go sew up these chopped edges. Okay, that is all nice and stitched, and it's not going to fray at all. So now, because I want to kind of keep this faux fur detail on both sides visible, I think that would actually look pretty good, and then the pocket would puff out a bit, right? If I gather it up a little bit at the bottom here, and then, yeah, I'd have extra room in the pocket. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I stitched on both of the sides, and I've gathered up the kind of center part of the pocket, really trying to, you know, utilize the pattern again for my kind of, you know, center middle marks here. And now I'm just going to go stitch the bottom on. Look, I got a pocket. I got a pocket on the back of my jacket. So now all I have to do is go and stitch the top flap on. And I think I'm going to have to gather the center bit on the flap as well, just so it matches up properly. And my top flap is done, and I actually didn't have to gather it at all because the top part of the jacket here was a little bit wider than the bottom part, so that worked out great. Now I'm not sure, so maybe you guys can help me out. I don't know if I should put a snap here to kind of keep it closed, or maybe do a buttonhole and a button. I don't know. You let me know down below, and I'll finish it off at a later date once I get some advice from you guys. But for now, let's go try it on. This is not easy. Okay. Okay. Hello. How fantastic. Again, I keep saying how fantastic. Sorry, it is very, very hot. This jacket is very hot. But seriously, that came out so cool. And the fact that it's, you know, a pocket is so just awesome. Just totally awesome. Yeah, so as I said before, I'm really not sure what kind of closure I should put on here. What do you think? Like a magnetic snap, or like I said, a buttonhole and like a cool vintage button, Velcro? I don't know. You let me know down below. What do you think would work best on this? I mean, it's not like I'll be carrying anything super important in here because it's just a pocket and it's on my back. So it's pretty accessible if I'm on the bus and someone wanted to steal whatever. So it's pretty much just going to be for, you know, little silly things that I don't mind losing. But yeah, do let me know what kind of closure I should use. So absolutely stay tuned. There is definitely more tutorials coming in the 30 days of refashions for September, which is my birthday month. And yeah, As I always say, stick around on my channel. There's loads of tutorials. Check out the 30 Days of Refashions playlist, which was right up at the top on my channel. And, you know, catch up if you've missed anything. If not, come back tomorrow. There will be another tutorial. And until then, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zig-zag. Bye.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.